And welcome back to Money Morning. My name's Eric Stewart.
And I'm Paul Robinson.
Now, in this segment, we've only got a little bit of time. We want to talk about generational wealth. We want to talk about retirement planning. But during the break, we're discussing something that's really important, Paul, and I think it's crucial that folks understand about the velocity of money and how to really give your savings a boost.
Yeah, I see it all the time, especially luckily here in Maryland. I see a lot of folks who have $2, $3, $4, $10,000 in their 401k where they've been socking away $100, $200 a month from their paycheck, where they actually have the ability to access $50, $60, $100,000, $200,000 worth of equity, and I feel that if they're house rich and they're cash poor, then a lot of our viewers need to kind of rewire themselves as far as money goes. As a financial planner, how do you see home equity fitting into the overall structure of somebody's retirement funds?
Well, the bottom line is people are afraid because their mortgage is going to go up.
Okay.
Now, when you can show them the advantages, and that is, you just illustrated, over 5, 10, or 15 years, most times they will have enough money in a side account because they use this large lump sum and really got it rolling to pay off their mortgage completely. Mm-hmm. Now, the sacrifice is, and really it's not a sacrifice, it's an investment, is for them to pay $75 more a month, $100 more a month in their mortgage. We call it a forced savings plan. Mm-hmm. Yes, your mortgage increased, but now you've ensured that you will have a plentiful retirement. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of folks, they refinance and pull cash out and they squander it on keeping up with the Joneses. Again, instead of having a financial planner, give them a preset plan and say, go extract this equity and here's what you do with it. And I think that is the key piece that a lot of families are missing. They don't have a coach, they don't have someone advising them or helping them to plan and consult with them as to what they should do with their money.
Yeah, because instant gratification is a bigger sell. It's an easier sell for you to do something right now.
Mm-hmm. Real quickly, I'd like to just show side by side the results of two different scenarios of one person taking a large sum of money out of equity, the implications that causes on their monthly and with their paycheck, and then the person that just saves $100 a month with the cheaper mortgage, and see who gets to the particular finish line faster. And we know what the answer is going to be, and just for the audience, you can take a look at it and see exactly what this looks like on paper. So what should folks be doing if you had to give a 1, 2, and 3 list of things that people need to make changes for right away to plan for retirement? What are the things that they need to do?
Look at your contributions to your 401k in respect to your company matches. Mm-hmm. We always talk about the seed versus the harvest. The taxation, you're going to be taxed when you take this money out. Mm-hmm. So be very careful about how much you put into these qualified accounts. Okay. They're qualified by the government and the IRS for a reason. Okay. They want their piece on the back end.
Got it.
Secondly, you need to look at home equity management strategies as a quick way to college planning, a quick way to retirement planning. And lastly, think about the legacy of your family 2 to 3 generations from now. It's very important that you create a strategy that your grandchildren can still benefit from everything you've done in your life.
So before we wrap, I want to just get to that generational wealth and trust funds, estate planning. How does that tie into the whole financial planning picture when people meet with you?
Well, let's say you've done a great job already. Everything's good. You have a plentiful retirement account. Now it's time to talk about transfer. Mm-hmm. This is really the last phase of the retirement is how am I going to withdraw and transfer my wealth? Withdrawal is you using the money yourself. Transfer is transferred onto your heirs. We use a bunch of different strategies. I'll key in on one. It's called the Stretch IRA. Mm-hmm. The Stretch IRA allows you to give portions of your IRA to your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, charities, and have it build for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years.
Wow.
So that, let's say, Eric, let's say Brandon has a child in the next 10 or 15 years. you can leave $50,000 for his grandchildren's IRA, and he would literally get a 30 to 50 year head start with all that money piling over from one year to the next. And he could possibly have $1 million ready for retirement no matter what he did.
Well, let's hope so. And if he doesn't, he'll get Uncle Casey to put a big contribution to his savings.
There you go.
Casey Charles from Infinite Equity Strategies. Excellent person for those of you that are not using a financial planner right now. Excellent person for you to get some advice from, possibly even use for financial planning needs that you might have. We'll be back with another Power Pack show tomorrow. My name's Eric Stewart.
And I'm Paul Robinson.
This has been Money Morning, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.